All right, everyone, welcome back to another day, another episode. The door is squeaking. Now it's done. Kind of crazy weather right now. It's actually raining. I haven't seen the sun in probably 8 days, 9 days. But I haven't seen rain in probably 2 or 3 months. So that's exciting. I don't think the roads are icy. I think it's too warm to be icy, so... a little bit, but this usually isn't. This part usually is icy and the road isn't. It's the way it works, but wow, yeah. The lake tacos back there in the corner. Hopefully tomorrow we're supposed to get some sun. This will probably melt a little. And well, yeah, it's trash picking day, so let's try to go out, try to find some treasure, make it a fun one. Who knows what will happen today? Let's make it a good one. Let's do some trash picking and find some treasure. What do you say? Well, looks like I don't even care. I think it could just drive off right now, and I would not care right now. Angry taco. Well, looks like we're not going anywhere today. At least not with the van. So I've tried a bunch of different tricks. The only trick I haven't used right now is I haven't tried the throw the concrete in the back, like on, so it gives it some weight. But this sucks. This whole winter thing sucks. Alright, well, game plan is going to be changed today. So, I guess we're going to just see what happens today. I don't know. This winter thing, gotta go, gotta move. I would say I'd move down to Florida or Texas or something, but man, it doesn't look like they're doing any better right now with this winter either. All right, plan 2. We'll figure out something. Back inside, I think I'm gonna make a run to Home Depot. I've heard a lot of people leave me a bunch of suggestions. I tried the carpet trick with the van. It did not work, but I didn't try the concrete bags in the back of the van. I tried moving that statue I have out there. Try moving that statue I have out there, but it's frozen, so I can't put that into the back. So I'm going to try to run to Home Depot, get some concrete or some stones in those big bags, and then throw that into the back of the van. Now, next step after that is going to be, well, I was going to do a whole video on cooking with taco stacks, but I think we'll save that for another time. A lot of people did request for the ingredients for these tacos. So we have a jar of salsa. This is mild salsa. It's a very, very simple thing. And a lot of people also said you're not supposed to wash the chicken. Like, you're supposed to just literally take this and just put it right in there immediately. So I have 2 chicken breasts. I would say about 1 and maybe 1.5. 1 or 1.5 is probably enough. One of these bigger ones for just one person. But I do like having leftovers and then making quesadillas. So it's a very, very simple process. I'm going to just dump this thing right in there. Like that. All right, that's done. That was way more difficult than it should have been. And you're really going to just dump the, the salsa in there. It's really not a extremely difficult process. Taco seasoning, not necessary. We're not putting Cajun powder in there, or Cajun whatever we put in there. Like chili pepper, chili powder. I can't remember what we used. Didn't change the taste of it, but it was not the right stuff. So that's the taco stacks ingredients. You close the lid and then you just put it in the crock pot, or you just turn the crock pot on. For like that, I heard a lot of people also say that you didn't have to put it on 8 hours. You can put it on like 6 hours. I like 8. Eight's a good number. Then we'll come back, and a lot of people also request to see the final product, so maybe we'll do that as well. But I think we're going to run to Home Depot, as well as maybe run to the thrift, and I got to get some tires on that van, so maybe we'll stop somewhere. All right. That wasn't as cool as I thought it would be, and that was not very exciting and very disappointing. Oh, buddy. So it looks like with this tire that's on the van, which I thought I did a little bit of research on, you can probably go up a little bit in size, but it seems like you really can't without doing modifications. It looks pretty aggressive. Way more aggressive than what's on it. I thought by going to a tire place, they would have more information like, hey, look, if you want to go up a size, you can fit this on the vehicle without having to take this off. And a shocking turn of events, I came up here thinking, hey, you know, I'll stop off at the thrift store. It's completely closed. And the sign out here, sign over here, on that says store temporarily closed due to insufficient staffing. Who knows? So thrift is even closed up here. All right, well, we're at Home Depot. That's kind of shocking about the thrift store. I told Jay, and he was like, I was already over there. I was headed over there, and he didn't believe me, but I guess that's what's happening. Things are changing. Who knows? Well, we are here. Alrighty, let's probably try to find it. What? Light just cut out on me. Probably should try to find the cheapest thing and the heaviest thing. So this is going to add weight to the back of the van to kind of weigh it down so it gets some sort of grip. Seems to be like a whole day of just working on the van, which is outrageous, but what are you going to do? It seemed like the cheapest stuff was that stuff over there. The other thing is, what I was trying to get at is like, do I punch a hole in this and let it absorb and get hardened up? Because if it absorbs moisture and water, it's going to become a solid rock. But if I do that, there's no way I'd ever get rid of it. Like, there's just, you can't get rid of a solid piece of concrete in your typical garbage. Oof. Didn't think 80 pounds weighed so much, but I guess when it's concentrated in that little bit amount of area, I'm out of breath. I think 4 should be good. It's gotta be, that's what? 80, 162, 320 pounds? 80, yeah. I think that's good. These masonry guys must be as strong as an ox. That stuff is heavy. Alright, so I made it back. I think that makes sense to put the concrete bags outside, let the blocks of concrete turn from powder to actual concrete just in the bag, and then just like a solid piece of concrete. Because that would really stink. Like, if that broke open, I had scrap metal in there, the scrap metal was wet, I got concrete in the van. I think it's just better if the concrete's already concrete. Anyway, this is quoted for $215, which is the tire size. I'm looking at my tires now, and they're $235, $235.65. So I don't know where he got $215 from. This is what, 230. Say 55 or 65. $65. Huh. Alright, so he gave me completely different. So that was completely pointless. That whole trip up there was completely pointless because he gave me the wrong tire size anyway. And I told him it was the stock tire, whatever stock tire is already on there, which I think that is exactly the stock tire. Well. Oh well. Wow. Huh. On a side note, first time I've seen blue skies in over a week. Alright, made it back inside. We do have a, well, that's to me. This is from Beckley in North Carolina. Thank you for that package. Received a letter here from John and Jenna in New Jersey, as well as a package here from Barry in Georgia. So thank you to everyone who sent packages recently. I will probably do one more mail day video. My feet are soaking wet right now. People always say, why don't you wear boots? Why don't you wear boots? Just not in my repertoire. I will go through 6 pairs of sneakers before I wear boots. Just how it is. And I have boots right here, which is kind of funny. So I wear these once in a while. I just absolutely hate them. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I'll probably do one more mail day here before flea market season happens. And then once, I call it content season, but usually it's the summer, spring, and fall show up. We want to actually switch it up and actually include random bits of mail day into videos. So I know the last mail day video I did, not that many people watched it, so I don't know if people are just not interested in that kind of content or whatever it might be, or maybe it's just not appearing on your feed. Whatever it might be, so I'm going to give it one more go around. If, you know, it seems like the majority of people don't want to watch it, I'll just end up including, you know, opening up a package at the end of a trash picking video or whatever it might be, rather than doing a 30 or 40 minute mail day video. Just kind of going off that once spring and summer comes around. But finally, the sun showed up. I'll take this inside, even though this is completely pointless. This is my tire stuff. But yeah, sun showed up. Hopefully most of the driveway will also burn off. We'll see. All right, gonna sit down, do some editing here before the food is ready. Actually, right now it's about 12:45. She's hanging out as well. In terms of like the Mac, I haven't used my PC probably in 2 days. I just have it here because there's a couple small things that I think anyone, if you ever change computers, I also really want to paint that wall. If anyone ever changes computers, there's a lot of things that are kind of like saved on your old computer that you kind of want to transfer and you can't transfer. You know, like something like I paid electric bill once a month, but I do it online. So, you know, to sign in, I have a special email, I have, you know, the password, whatever it might be, and it's all saved on that computer. So I have to go on this computer and kind of transfer it. But since it's already auto-saved on that, I can figure out, oh, the email address for this was used for that. You know, whatever it might be, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there also probably don't use just one email. But fortunately, I have been kind of getting away from this computer. I just went ahead, you guys might see down here, and downloaded Photoshop on the Mac. So I'm trying to get my act together with that. I used some other program that was free and it was terrible. I was actually, for the last week or so, I've been using my old computer for the thumbnails 4K pictures. And it was just a huge problem because you have to use the clips that are on this computer, somehow transfer from this computer to that computer just to do a thumbnail. Then you have to upload the photo. Then you have to go through YouTube on this. It was a disaster. So I'm trying to get everything on this computer. And the only problems I'm really having is just kind of learning it. So just like today, you know, when I was doing Photoshop, there were a lot of things that just weren't able to happen because I don't have the right click button. So I had to learn how to use right click on a Mac and kind of teach myself, like, look, this is how you right click. This is always how you right click. So always do this. You know, just random small things. So just more of a, it's more of a pain rather than anything. But the Mac is doing very, very well. It is a gajillion times faster than this, and I haven't had many of the same issues. But everything's just taking a while. You know, like, so if you guys ever expect me to post a video at 12:30 Eastern time and it's late by 20-30 minutes, it's usually because there's something that's holding me up that's taking me an hour and a half. If I ever post a video like at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever it is, that's just because it's been a very long day, a very busy day, and I haven't been able to sit down and just post it. But yeah, Salsa also hasn't moved. She's in her happy space. But update on the Mac. A lot of people have requested that. It's going very well. All right, so we got everything all kind of set up over here. We got the cheese, the lettuce, salsa sauce. Salsa sees the camera, so she gets typically fired up here. Oh, I walk over here and she still might be fired up. She always does that. She knows that the camera goes on. She's got to act something. So I got to figure out what she needs, and then we're going to see how this this chicken turned out. All right, so it is done. It's actually been done for probably 30 minutes too long, but it's all right. Yep, this is how it goes. We just went outside. Oh, like chicken lasagna or something. Not chicken lasagna, chicken parmesan. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, so we're going to leave that sit there for a second. I pretty much just tear it apart like that. A little sideways action. And literally just take a piece of chicken and just keep ripping it away. I personally like the smaller pieces. I don't like chunks of chicken with my tacos. And then after about 3 minutes, this is what the chicken looks like. Nice thing of chicken. If you want, this is usually what I do. I usually add like 1 or 2 scoops of the salsa. Not you. Now, when you put this away, generally speaking, I always add a little bit of this. And then the next day I come back and make chicken quesadillas. It's very, very simple. You just take this chicken, you throw it on one of those frying pans. Just leave it like that. You take the chicken, you throw it on the, there's a big chunk there I gotta separate. You take on the chicken, put it on a frying pan, get it back up to temperature, and then you just throw cheese on it. If you're like me, I throw lettuce on it. All right, so that's what it really looks like. I just sit here. Usually I put my computer right there, and I sit down and just watch YouTube and make myself tacos. Also, usually add ingredients like onions, also cilantro, which I do have, but this is the whole setup. I just take the chicken, put on a taco, put some cheese, put some lettuce, and then either salsa or hot sauce on top of that. I also have cilantro, sour cream. So we'll throw it out on a taco. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Been lots of fun. Tomorrow I do plan on going and getting a pallet, hopefully if Goodwill has it. I just actually turned my van around. It's been stuck all day and it was still stuck, so I brought out that white bucket that's out there of hot water and poured it on one of the wheels, and I was able to flip the vehicle around by getting myself unstuck and then parking kind of on the stone, at least with the back wheels on the stone. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we get out tomorrow. If not, I guess I'm going to the Goodwill bins and just doing Goodwill bin stuff. We'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. And until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.